Good afternoon, Sidney Football League members and team owners, and welcome to the Week 16 second round playoff edition of the 2023 SFL Breakdown, right? This week, I humbly offer a round 1 playoff, Week 15 breakdown paired with a Week 16 preview and my second round playoff predictions. So, like Ron's Pond, let's jump right into it. Superior Squads, our first 2023 Sidney Football League round 1 playoff breakdown to be broken down is Eddie and Jeff's game. Superior Squads LLC 124. Show Me Your TDs 111. In Eddie's last 3 wins, Queens Creek, Arizona's own NFL MVP frontrunner Brock Purdy has scored 92 points. Purdy's largest contribution came in the first round of the SFL playoffs for Superior Squads LLC. 242 yards and 4 touchdowns for 34 fantasy points. Amon-Ra St. Brown added 21 points. Deebo Samuel 20. And Miami Dolphins defensive end Bradley Chubb forced 2 and recovered 1 fumble on 3 sacks to chip in with an impressive 16 IDP fantasy points of his own. Jeff's Browns defense fought back with a 3 takeaway day against Chicago, but their 17 points weren't enough to overcome mediocrity in the heart of Show Me Your TDs roster. Only one player, Jayden Reed, scored a touchdown for Jeff Week 16. Lamar Jackson scored just 18 points, too. Jeff had an incredible start to the 2023 campaign, winning 7 of the first 9 games in 6 straight. An injury to Justin Jefferson debilitated his midseason potential as he lost 5 of his last 6 games. This was Jeff's best year to date, scoring around 130 or more points in 10 games. Next up, Stand-Up Eckler 166, Jigsaw Puzzle 89. In round 1, Stand-Up Eckler showed why they're a serious contender in the 2023 SFL playoffs, scoring 166 points on 7 total team touchdowns. Buffalo Bills back. James Cook's legacy game came at the best time for Al. Cook scored once through the air and once again on the ground for 35 fantasy points. Jalen Hurts scored twice. David Njoku, Devontae Adams, and Savarese Ward scored touchdowns for Alfred, too. Jigsaw Puzzle posted its lowest point total of the year in the worst possible week. Mike had a staccato season, up and down, never streaking for more than 3 games. His highest point total was his Week 5 win over Eddie, 166 fantasy points. Overall, it was a respectable season for the 2-time champion, and I'll be keeping an eye on whom he chooses for his 2024 keeper. Let's slide right into the Week 16 Round 2 playoff preview, shall we? First up, Stand-Up Eckler versus Old Hills Roy Kent. Some league history for Justin. Leading into this season, his average finishing position has been 5th. He finished in the top 3 5 times, earning a league-leading 3 championships and 8 playoff appearances. Justin's current lifetime record is 95-77. His toughest opponent has been me, only winning 5 of our 13 matchups. His easiest opponent, over 12 years, has been Steve. In 26 regular season meetings, Justin's won 15 times. Now, Alfred came into this as a marginal underdog. He came into this week, the second round of the playoff, as a marginal underdog. But a highlight reel catch and a long score from Utah native Rams' 5th round rookie surprise, Puka Nacua, shotgunned him into a projected 10-point lead. Justin will need the hype around Rashee Rice to ring true. he will need the robust recurrence of a rested Tyreek Hill and a flattened Raiders finish to topple stand-up Eckler in the second round of our SFL playoffs. Al's question mark is branded upon the riddle that has been Breece Hall, as he hopes for a statement game from 2024 NFL free agent Austin Eckler. I predict Old Hill-Roy's Kent to win by 4 points, as their MVP will be an explosive Tyreek Hill, who erupts over the Cowboys at home. 155-159, Old Hill's Roy Kent. Next up, Superior Squads LLC versus Torn McCaffrey. First, my SFL history. Leading up to the season, my average finishing position was 5th. I finished in the top 6. I finished in the top 3 6 times, with no titles and 8 playoffs appearances. My current lifetime record is 96-76. My toughest opponent has been Al, only winning 10 of our 26 matchups. My easiest opponent over 12 years has been Justin. In 13 regular season meetings, I've won 8 times. I was the projected victor coming into this game until Thursday night, when Alvin Kamara only rushed 9 times for 19 yards. This game is evenly projected now. I need Patrick Mahomes to play a clean, multi-scoring game against Las Vegas, and for Mike Evans to continue his pace for his best season yet. The Jets' defense is very good, but is its offense good enough to keep them off the field? We will see on Sunday. Eddie may have slid out of playoff contention mid-season after losing 5 straight games starting week 3. But if you look at his roster, he deserves to be this deep in the SFL playoffs, in the Sidney Football League playoffs. He deserves to be this deep. Amon-Ra St. Brown has been among the most consistent scorers of the 2023 season, only posting under 10 points once all year. Ed looks for great games from both running backs in Philadelphia Monday night, Barkley and Swift. I expect a 9-point win for my team, with Mahomes and Trey McBride leading the charge, 149-140, Torn McCaffrey. Well, that's all she wrote. Sidney Football League members and team owners, enjoy tonight, enjoy Sunday and Monday's games, and the SFL playoffs. Please have a safe, blessed, beloved, and very happy holiday. And, as always, go ho, 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 Niners.